Hey guys, it's Joe of AAA Realty. I just come up here to this cabin. I had a few of you asking me questions about it. Really neat place up here in the South Hills. Laminate flooring throughout. We've got the old wood logs. It looks like they've replaced the windows fairly recently, or at least new trim on the inside. Feels like a pretty snug cabin. Got the nice River Rock fireplace here for heating it with. Got a bedroom back here. There's two more bedrooms upstairs. So a couple of the questions that they had is the water. There's a spring that you can tap into and pipe it over to a tank and then pressurize it for in here. And then the septic, you have to go to South Central District Health to get septic put in. That's not been put in yet. So the little stove right here. So this is a cool idea. This is a vintage stove, but then they just replaced the top of it and put in a propane burners, two propane burners. And so that's for that. This little stove is not, it's sitting there, it's not hooked up. We have a propane fridge right there. And of course the kitchen area, as you can see. Goes out onto a nice deck. Now, there's too much snow right now to really see much, but we'll show you a few pictures outside. And then back over here is the bathroom that has not finished being, it's not done being plumbed in. So it's like we got the tub, got the shower, and you got the vanity. So let me take you upstairs and show the upstairs loft. So lots of room up here for sleeping or doing whatnot. Playing games, you know. There's that one, and then this one over here. These doors don't have a porch yet, so if you have kids in this room, you might want to make sure they don't know how to open the door. They might be jumping out into the snow or something like that. Got a closet there. There's a chimney, so it looks like you might be able to put some extra heat, but I would imagine the heat from downstairs would be more than adequate for upstairs. So there you have it. I'm going to pause the video and I'll show you. I'll see if I can get down into the basement and show you that. All right, so I'm going to see if I can get down into the basement here, underneath the porch. I don't have my snow shoes on, and the snow is a bit deep. Hang on while I unlock it. There we go. This is a nice little workroom down here. Concrete foundation. Nice little work stove. There's another little, looks like there's the water heater, boiler, right there. All the PEX lines on the plumbing, that's all new, going in there. Very cool. So coming on out here, it seems like we have a, there was an outhouse they said, yeah. So the plumbing right now is a usable outhouse. Say hello to the dogs. And according to the lease, you can build a 120 square foot outdoor shed for storage. As far as I had somebody ask me about outside, so here would be the outhouse. Somebody asked me about outside storage, and yep, it still would be usable. Whoa! Boy, if you get off the hard pack, you just go right down in the snow. Oh, firewood storage. I was trying to figure out what this was by the pictures. So firewood storage. But as you can see, there's a few other cabins up here, but none of them are visible from this location. The view is absolutely spectacular, especially right now. Today is just gorgeous. You can see the snow on the pine trees coming up around here. The sun's getting ready to go down a couple of hours, and it's quiet. The road coming up here is groomed for snowmobiles or cross-country skiers and whatnot. Look at that, just forest all around you. Really, really cool. So the road coming up here is it's paved all the way up to the parking lot. Beyond the parking lot is gravel. That's maintained throughout the year by the Forest Service. It's plowed regularly. The Diamond Field Jacks parking lot where you park, from there all the way up to the cabin is groomed roads for snowmobiles, walking. I mean, we could have walked up here without snowshoes just fine. The road was hard packed and groomed well enough. So, but of course, getting from just the last 100 yards from the road up to the cabin was a little bit tough going through the deep snow. So I'm glad we had the snowshoes. But just absolutely just gorgeous right up here. A friend of mine used to have a cabin just close by, and said the moose used to come right up here to his cabin. He'd sit there at his breakfast nook, take pictures of them as they walk up there. And you just watch them in the morning while he's drinking his coffee. There's elk, deer, chipmunks, of course, lots of birds. And so, anyway, thanks guys. Hope I answered most of your questions. If you have any more, just give me a call, and I'll see what I can do. Thanks.